Burning Man's a fucking cult.
Well, now that I got your attention, let's talk about it. I've heard many explanations about what Burning Man is. A pagan ritual, a survival school, a maker faire, a giant antenna broadcasting good vibrations into the cosmos to summon the aliens. The problem with trying to define it is that Burning Man isn't a thing. It's 70,000 different things, where each individual is a base unit of culture. So 70,000 different cults, which has been best described as the largest simulation of freedom and anarchy on the planet, where really the only rules are handle your shit and don't trash the place. And oddly, the entire thing hasn't descended into cannibalism, because in absence of rules, people are free to act out of their morality. But just as in every civilization, rules and hierarchy eventually get layered on. Individuals self-associate to form camps. Outside interests drive ticket scarcity. And as hierarchies steepen, people tend to sacrifice their individuality to conform to the group identity. Sound familiar? My cult runs a 24/7 full-service bar. Still no rules, but everyone's there because we share in a common mission. Just don't piss in the EVAP pond. But the real growth in hierarchy comes from the people that legally own the name Burning Man. And as their hierarchies grow, the more things will resemble the default world. So in this context, Burning Man is a microcosm for the rise and fall of civilization. From absolute freedom and autonomy to tyranny, where every move that you make is dictated by rules, plans, and transactions. But Ben Shapiro owned you last year saying it was all about freeloading and communism. Is your neighbor voluntarily helping you resurface your road communism? Keyword voluntary. A voluntary society compelled by the goodwill of individuals is anarchy. Of course, a U-Haul full of booze required to do our part to sustain the biggest party on earth was all derived from default finances. And if people choose to take care of each other in absence of someone promising to take their tax dollars and do it for them, well, that sounds like a viable utopian model. And in participating in that hedonism, I learned CAD. And with that and the support of professionals in my camp, spun off a successful tool company that's capitalistic as fuck. So really, Burning Man is a practice in cultural utopia. You strive to do something that you otherwise wouldn't, make a positive impact on others, fail, and then you carry those lessons onto your everyday life. At least that was my path. Could I interest anyone in a 30-foot mechanical centipede?